Aladdin, written by Georgina Wren, illustrated by Angelika Scudamore. Once upon a time, in a long forgotten city, lived a poor boy named Aladdin. One afternoon, a strange man appeared and asked Aladdin his name. Aladdin, the strange man gasped. Is that really you? I'm your long lost uncle. Aladdin was so happy to discover a long lost uncle that he never suspected that he had been tricked by a wicked magician. The magician led Aladdin to a rocky mountainside far from the city. He rolled aside a big, heavy stone to reveal the entrance to a cave below. At the far end of this cave, there is an old lamp. The magician explained. Bring the lamp back to me, and we will both be rich. Aladdin squeezed through the hole and dropped into the cave. He tiptoed past glittering crystals until he found the lamp at the end of the cave, just as the magician had said. When Aladdin arrived back at the cave entrance, the magician dropped down a rope. Give me the lamp, he said, then I'll pull you up. Pull me up first, replied Aladdin. Then I will give it to you. But the more the magician asked Aladdin to pass the lamp, the more stubborn Aladdin became. Finally, the magician's face creased into anger, and he rolled the great stone back over the entrance, plunging the cave and Aladdin into complete darkness. Aladdin was alone in the dark. As a tear dripped down his face, he accidentally rubbed the side of the lamp. Suddenly, the cave was filled with light and smoke as an enormous genie appeared. I am the genie of the lamp, boomed the genie. Your wish is my command. Now that Aladdin had the magic lamp, everything he wished for came true. He wished for the best clothes, the most delicious food, and for bags of gold and jewels. He even wished for his own palace, and before too long he was married to a beautiful princess. News of a mysterious and wealthy prince soon reached the magician. He realized that the prince was Aladdin and that he must have escaped from the cave using the magic lamp. I will find a way to get that lamp, the magician promised to himself. The magician waited for Aladdin to leave the palace. Then he took a basket of shiny new lamps and went to the palace gates calling, New lamps for old! New lamps for old! Inside the palace, the princess heard the magician's calls and laughed to her maid. New lamps for old? Take my husband's rusty old lamp and swap it for a new one. As soon as the magician got his hands on the magic lamp, he put the genie to work. Before long, he had taken Aladdin's wealth and palace for himself. He also wanted to marry the princess, but the genie could not grant that, so instead he kept her prisoner in the palace. When Aladdin discovered what had happened, he set to work on a plan to rescue the princess and get his lamp back. First, he went to the marketplace where he bought a small bag of sleeping herbs from an old woman. Then he climbed the palace walls to the princess' bedroom and explained his plan to her. The next day, the princess took the magician a cup of wine with the herbs in it. As soon as the magician drank the wine, he fell fast asleep, and Aladdin leaped out from behind a curtain and grabbed the lamp. Aladdin's plan worked perfectly. The genie sent the magician far, far away, and Aladdin and the princess got everything they wished for riches, a palace, and most importantly, each other. And the magician was never seen again. The end.